Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how to build an AI agent with N8N that analyzes any competitor and gives you the complete go-to-market strategy in seconds, saving you hours of tedious work. Let's dive in. I'm Alexandra Spalato, an AI full-stack AI engineer, international public speaker dedicated to help businesses implementing AI to transform their operation. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build this AI agent step by step. But first, let's see it in action. Okay, so we begin from a Google Sheet where we enter the name of the company that we want to analyze. So here, HubSpot, MailChimp, Klaviyo, ActiveCampaign. Let's say that we're a company that is sending emails, or we have a client that is doing so. So then we get all the information about the company, the LinkedIn URL, if you have a free trial, what's the cheapest plan, if they have an enterprise plan, the link to the last case study, their market, integration, if they have an API, etc. And of course, you can adapt these criteria to your business and to your needs. Okay, so now let's dive into N8N. Here is our workflow. And let's run it. Okay, I really love how N8N show the steps when it's running. So here we are inside the AI agent, and it's working with OpenAI, and it's getting website content from several pages, it's scraping data, and then it's having everything in the Google Sheet and is looping for each item. So in a few seconds it will be ready. So you see he gets the content from 12 web pages here and passing that to OpenAI. Okay, now it's ready. So let's go to see the result. And ta-da! Everything is here, as you can see, in a few seconds. So imagine the time that you would pass to search every web page, extract the information, etc. While you can do this in seconds, and of course you can do a much longer list. So now let's see how to build it step by step. Okay, so now we're inside N8N and we're going to create our workflow. So first we add a manual trigger and we attach our Google Sheet here. Okay, so we want to get rows from the sheet. We connect our Google Sheet account and we get our document from the list and our sheet like that. And we want to have a filter on the column enrichment status, and we want it to be empty because this is marked down. This row is already processed and we don't want to process it again. And so we test it. Okay, so here we have all our companies. We can see it in JSON, or we can see the schema, and we can pin the data by clicking here. And so this data will be available even if we reload the page, and so we don't have to rerun it each time. Okay, so we go back to Canvas. We save because N8N doesn't auto-save, so don't forget to save if you don't want to lose your work. And now we are going to extract the domain. So we need an edit field here and we name it domain. Okay, and we want to extract the input. So we name this company input. And okay, my keyboard has changed to Spanish. And we want also to map it with the number of the row. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, so we have each company, each domain with the row number. We go back to Canvas, we save, and now we want to attach a loop because we want to loop over all these items. So I made a typo here again. And okay, and we go back here. So this we have to replace this, and here we are going to attach our AI agent here. So as we can see, we have several types of AI agent, tools agent, conversational agent, OpenAI function, plan and execute. And I plan to do a complete video only about agents because this is one of the best things. Okay, so the prompt source will define it below with a prompt. Okay, so I had our prompt here, and we pass the company input, and we want to get the LinkedIn URL, the domain, the market, the lowest paid plan, etc. All what we had in the Google Sheet, it's here in the prompt. So, and this is the brain of our agent. So back to Canvas, and now, oops, I have to remove that. And now we are going to attach our chat model. So OpenAI. Okay, so here we can choose our model. Okay, back to Canvas, and we save. Now we want to give tools to our agent. So we click here, and we are going to use this called Untitled Workflow tool. It means that we are going to use some tools that we have already used, and we can get that from the database, from tools that we have previously built, or we can define it below in JSON. So I have created the tool, and this tool is this one, get website content. So I name it here get website content. So this is a tool that I have previously created, get website content, and here the trigger is an execute workflow trigger. So it will be executed when it will be called from the agent. And here, this is an HTTP node that I have renamed visit website. And okay, so it's a get method, and here we pass the URL. So $JSON in n8n means that we get the data from the previous node. Okay, so, and then we have an HTML node, so which extracts the HTML content, and we want the body, the CSS selector will be HTML, we return text, and we want to clean up the text. So we are back in our workflow, and some details here. For our tool, we could have built the tool directly here, but I find it a good practice to make it modular and make it external and reusable. Also here in our agent, we need to require a specific output format, and so this will require an output parser. So let's see how it works. So now you see we have this new output parser, and okay, so structured output parser, and here I have already prepared this schema. So this is a bit tedious, you can totally generate it. Okay, I'm thinking to create a GPT or something to auto-generate this, depending on the structures that you want. Okay, so back to Canvas. Okay, this is here. And okay, we're ready to go. By the way, you are not alone into this. If you find this too complex, etc., if you want me to analyze what are the bottlenecks on your company, how to optimize your operation, you can book a free consulting now just by clicking here. So now let's test our workflow to get data and to be able to continue. So, okay, it seems that we have a problem here. Okay, I stop the execution and I look into this, and okay, you see this is how we can debug also. And okay, invalid URL. And in fact, what I forget to do here in our tool, I need to specify the input schema. So if you remember in our prompt in the AI agent, I asked for the previous previous data from the node, and we want the query URL. So we need to write it here, and so we generate it from the example. Okay, so back to the canvas, I save and I test again the workflow. I hope this time everything works. Okay, it works. So it's getting, so now it's testing only for the first item because we have not closed the loop. Okay, so now we should have data, as you can see. Okay, there's the HubSpot pricing, HubSpot.com, the LinkedIn, and the case studies. So we are good. So now we need to map this data. So we need again a set field, and we are going to map all this data. So like that. Now all the data is mapped. So let's test it. Okay, everything works. Back to Canvas. Don't forget to save. And now we need to merge it with the data that come from here, because there are things that the row numbers that we have not, so we need to merge this with this. So we need a merge node. The mode is combine, and by position we go back to Canvas. So okay, here is our merge, and okay, so it takes the edit field, the field from here, and we want here, you see we have this field, we want to combine with that, so we take that from here and we attach it here at input number 2. Okay, and we test our step. Okay, we see now we have the company input and the row number. All is good. We save. Now we have everything we need, so we want to update our Google Sheet. Okay, Google Sheet, and we have this update row in sheet. Okay, so again we connect. Now I have matched everything. Two important things here in enrichment status. I have put done, so it will not rerun again on a row that is already done. And here in mapping column mode, we match manually, and the column to match on is the row number. So now normally we're good, so we can test it. Okay, so normally now he has, you see, HubSpot, it's done. So go back here. So we have done it for the first item, but now we need to loop all that. So we take this, yeah, it's like that. Okay, and now we can loop, and now we can test our workflow again, and everything should work again. Okay, it's working. Let's recap. We have seen how we can build a competitor analysis AI agent with NAN step by step. And by the way, you can download this template here, so you don't have to do all the artwork, but just fill your Google Sheet and make it run. Of course, if you want my help, please don't hesitate to book a free consulting now, and I'm super happy to talk with you and see how I can improve your business. And by the way, I'm going to produce tutorials every week. I have a lot of things in mind, like voice agents with VAPI and N8N, and also a lot of tips about N8N and many things. So please subscribe and stay tuned, because I'm going to produce more and more. Bye.